Hi folks, welcome to my humble off-grid homestead in the forest in Canada. And today I want to share with you a tree that we have in abundance here, and I mean in abundance. Um, as we are a sort of boreal forest in the mountain, or at least the foothills of Appalachian Mountains, um, we have predominantly conifer trees, and under that umbrella of conifer trees we have this particular tree that is a fir. I should actually, after I'm done, if I remember, I'll bring the camera closer so you can see what the leaves look like in case you're ever in need of identifying it as opposed to its brothers and sisters. The ones that we have around me that I'm not able to show you because the camera, my lens isn't a wide angle lens to show you the whole height of it. And they grow to about 100 feet tall. But, if they were in a field, which we are not in, we don't have an open field here, and they were allowed to have ample light and elbow room so they can stretch their branches and really nicely grow with nice deep roots, which I'm working on here. Yeah, if you can see in your frame, excuse me, I have way more trees concentration that there needs to be. In fact, all around me I can count, probably in your frame you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, this one here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 trees just in the radius of about 10 feet, where there should only be one. So imagine in a field where this one tree is the only tree growing, then the diameter of it can get much bigger. In fact, I have some within walking distance. If you're ever here, I'll show you that are. I'm looking to see. Actually, there's two over there that are medium sized in diameter. They're about like that, whatever diameter that is. But in other places, I have, again, not in the field, but they have gotten to be so mature that are, I don't know, 2, 3 feet in diameter. But their leaves are flat and soft. Some of you who live in Canada, in the States, and maybe some northern European countries might know this as a Christmas tree. They smell really good. It awakens your senses in a way in the winter where your senses might be deadened and everything feels sterile and scentless. And you can make wreaths, the Christmas wreaths that people make for their doors. It's this one. It has a resin sap, or I don't know, it's a resin that comes in pockets about this size. Maybe I'll show you one around here too. That well, it has many uses, but to seal cracks, to if you ever get a gouge, to put over because it covers it up. So that you don't get, it doesn't, the cut doesn't get infected. It has many uses, but turpentine. I hope you heard that. That is a woodpecker. Again, it's one of my favorite birds. And woodpeckers, we don't live in a rainforest. I've never been to a rainforest, but if you ever hear this particular one of its songs of calls of this particular woodpecker, it sounds like an exotic rainforest bird. And for years, I didn't know what bird was making this sound. I asked around some of the people in my neighborhood, not necessarily local folks, and none of them knew till I actually saw one making that sound. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. They make from their trunks, from the actual bodies of um, firs. They make lumber, like spruce also. So if your house is built out of framed out of wood, this is probably the tree. And sadly, the reason for a lot of our deforestations and clear cutting is because it's so popular for that particular thing, and Europe is now pretty much decimated in that this population of it, density of it is so much higher. So now they're being sold and cut down and sold to Europe. Sad, but anyway, it's still a fact. One interesting thing about them is they have cones, different sizes, like spruce, like all conifers do, like cedars, junipers. But their cones, instead of hanging down, so imagine this is not, you don't have to imagine, this is a branch. Instead of normally cones would hang down from them, you've probably seen pictures of it, maybe growing up, or maybe you have them where you live. The cones of firs grow upwards, so they're on top of a branch as opposed to hanging down like a candle light, like a bulb, what is this, like some Christmas or some um, table lamps that would be like that, sort of. Um, let me. I'm gonna come over and show you. Mm, how the sap grows. Just a minute. Is this one? No, that's a spruce. Okay, I'm gonna come over and take you to another tree where I'm hoping to be able to show you where that pocket of sap, or just a minute, let me see as I walk over if I can find one. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Okay, so, and if you poke it, I'm trying to find a dry piece of. We had rain yesterday, so everything's wet. So look, are you able to see? First, okay, here's a good example. You see that if I poke it, it pops right out. So now you may have to rewind this and watch it again because it happens quickly. Oh, you see that liquid coming out? Clear liquid. Don't know if it's focusing on it or not. Well, it's clear, so you may not be able to see well. And that is what an insect could get caught on. Well, millions of years ago, and then as it keeps coming out, it covers that insect over and over and over in many, many layers. And as it hardens, it becomes like a sort of a rock. And that, folks, is what amber is. You see, now you know what amber is and looks like. And see, I did a video recently on moss, and see how this beautiful moss is growing on the tree. And well, let's not change the subject to mosses, but there's a little bit you need to know about fir.